This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a blessed and a productive Sunday. And in the news this morning for August 13, 2023, curfew imposed in Gregory Park after Saturday morning mayhem. The police have imposed a 48-hour curfew in a section of the Gregory Park community in Portmore, St. Catherine, to bring calm following Friday night's mayhem, which left one person dead and 44 others homeless. The curfew started at 6 p.m. Saturday and will run until 6 p.m. on Monday. During the hours of the curfew, all persons within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises for 48 hours, unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. The additional security measure comes as residents panic over the alleged firebombing of 11 houses on Walker's Avenue sometime after 3:30 a.m. A 28-year-old taxi operator, Ranil Rumpunch Horton, who was reportedly sitting on a white Toyota Probox motorcar with a friend at 17 Walker's Avenue, was shot dead as he tried to escape. The houses were located at 44 Walker's Avenue. 8 houses were destroyed and 3 partially burnt, according to assessments so far, leaving 27 adults and 18 children without a home. Gregory Park is in Portmore, which is part of the St. Catherine South Police Division. The area has been witnessing an upsurge in gang-related violence in recent months. The boundaries of the curfew are north along the Dyke Road, about 1,759 meters from the roundabout to the intersection of Portmore Villa Boulevard and the Dyke Road. South along the train line from the intersection of Dyke Road to the intersection of the Municipal Boulevard, about 2,080 meters. East along Dyke Road, about 695 meters from the intersection of Portmore Villa Boulevard to the train line. West along the Municipal Boulevard, about 1,322 meters from the intersection of the train line to the roundabout. More problems for Dayton Campbell as the ex-MP demands $15 million for defamation. Politician Dayton Campbell's legal problems are mounting as a former legislator Anthony Lawrence is threatening to sue if he fails to pay $15 million for alleged defamatory comments he made at a political meeting in July. Campbell, a medical doctor, is the general secretary of the opposition People's National Party. Telephone calls to him on Saturday for a response to the developments went unanswered. Attorneys for Lawrence, in a letter dated August 11, 2023, gave Campbell, who is also a former MP for the St. and Northwestern, 24 hours to respond. In addition to the $15 million, Lawrence, who was once an MP for the constituency, is demanding $250,000 to cover legal costs. Failure to comply within 24 hours to issue a public apology in terms to be agreed and to agree payment will result in our filing of a claim in the Supreme Court of Jamaica on our client's behalf against you without any further reference to you, the letter said. Campbell is under pressure over comments he made at a PNP meeting in Clarendon on July 27. The statement is centered on a 2015 rumor that was started by a Jamaica Labour Party supporter who was subsequently sentenced to 30 months in prison for public mischief. Lawrence's letter accused Campbell of defaming him. Mention was also made of Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport Darrell Vaz and MP for St. Thomas Western James Robertson. All 3 are members of the ruling party. Vaz has filed a lawsuit, while Robertson on Friday gave Campbell 24 hours to apologize and pay $20 million in damages in return for not taking the matter to court. According to Lawrence's missive, which has similar words to Robertson's, Campbell's statement was false, malicious, and defamatory, and has caused irreparable harm to his character. It said Lawrence has built up an enviable reputation over the years as a leading civil servant and a business professional. We therefore demand that you immediately withdraw your statement and issue a public apology to be broadcast over the said public traditional and the social media outlets, which will be acceptable to our client, the letter said. Vaz filed a defamation lawsuit against Campbell on August 4, alleging that the statements were motivated by malice and were calculated to disparage him in his political, professional, social, and personal life. Students group urges support for embattled Jamaican J1 worker. President of the Jamaica Union of Tertiary Students, Christina Williams, is urging that support be given to the 21-year-old Jamaican student who was arrested in South Carolina, USA last Sunday. Brittany Wheatle, a J1 worker and a travel student, was arrested after it was alleged that she gave birth to a baby girl and abandoned the child in bushes. Wheatle was subsequently charged with placing a child at risk after she reportedly confessed to the crime when apprehended by police at a store at which she was doing her summer job. Williams told the news that while JUTS is aware of the possible implications that the incident may have on the J1 program, the organization was prioritizing the well-being of our student. Therefore, we are calling on the Consulate General of Jamaica in Miami, which has jurisdiction for matters in South Carolina, to connect with Ms. Wheatle, if not already, to provide legal and psychosocial support where appropriate and necessary. We are also asking that the officials responsible for the work placement of Ms. Wheatle also assist in facilitating support for her at this time. The JUTS is committed to providing support as well, and we hope that this unique incident is handled with the sensitivity and the empathy it deserves, the JUTS president told the news. At the same time, Williams said that Jamaican J1 students should not shy away from seeking assistance should they face difficulties while on the program. We also take this opportunity to encourage students on the program to connect with their placement agencies, the Ministry of Labor and the Social Security Employment Unit, or us when facing challenges while on the program, she said. Traditionally, the J1 work and the travel program has been used by university and college students to earn income to assist with paying their tuition. The program typically begins in May of each year and ends in September as the summer period closes. It is open to full-time tertiary students, and the sponsor employers must show that they are in need of additional assistance during the summer months. If Wheatle is convicted, her charge of placing a child at risk carries a sentence of up to 10 years in prison. Wheatle was booked on a US $10,000 bond. The news was unable to determine if the student has taken up the bond offer. The South Carolina Department of Social Services is said to also be investigating the case. In a statement released last Monday, the department stated that the infant was being cared for by the appropriate agencies. DSS is aware of the infant in question as it was placed into emergency custody by law enforcement. The agency is working alongside local law enforcement in the investigation of this case, and there are no further updates that can be shared, the department said. At a news conference Monday, officials said that they wanted to remind people about Daniel's Law, which allows new parents to safely drop off a newborn at certain sites, such as a fire station or hospital, without a fear of punishment by the law. The child, which was reportedly unharmed, was found naked in bushes inside an apartment complex. It is said that the baby girl was under a day old when she was found by a woman who lives in the complex. A handful of Jamaican students on the J1 program have expressed the fear that the incident might affect other students. However, a CEO of the travel agency that assists the students with seeking employment told the news that the program will remain untouched. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.